Hey guys, I'm Nikki. My friends call me Techie Nikki because I genuinely love using technology to make life easier. And today I want to show you something I wish someone had shown me a year ago. This is how I built an app without knowing how to code using AI and Replit. I'm sure you must have heard this, but if you haven't, let me be the first to tell you. Vibe coding is something that everybody in San Francisco today is talking about, and honestly, a lot of people around the world are talking and using this. This is basically where you describe or tell AI what you want in plain English. The AI is going to build it for you. Replit is the app that we're going to use today. It's one that I recommend if you want to start vibe coding. This is not sponsored by Replit in any way. You can basically ship a real working app live on the web in no time. If a 15-year-old and a 51-year-old can do it, trust me, so can you. Why Replit? Because it's an all in one browser. It has AI that is already built in. So you just chat with AI to write, fix, or improve your code. No background in this needed. It's going to be instantly deployable, and it has a huge community so you can learn and grow with each other. How we're going to build your first app: we're going to start a project, we're going to describe the idea, generate a code easily, and deploy it, share your live link. By the end of this, you should learn how to do it and possibly have your next project lined up. This is a real story. I won a hackathon in San Francisco last month in January. There was a challenge to build something useful and fast under pressure. The tool that we used was Replit. The result was a working app that I'm going to share with you in just a few. If you don't have any code background, just like me, you don't need a CS degree, you don't need any prior apps that have been built. All you need is, like me, some curiosity and some good vibes. Me build. This process is called vibe coding, and today I'm going to show you exactly how I did it step by step. And I want to know more about what you're going to build. If you have any questions, just ask me and comment below. I'm going to show you my demo app. It's called Followed Up. Here's the demo, and basically, it's a networking journal app. The idea came from something super simple. I go to networking events all the time. I meet amazing people, and then I forget who I spoke to, what we talked about, and when I was supposed to really follow up with them. Let me walk you through this. Over here, you can see the different events that are added. You can add an event by clicking right here and talking more about it. Once that is done, you can add a new connection very easily by either uploading a LinkedIn screenshot or adding them as a connection here, where you can give their name, you can give what their role is, why that connection matters. Maybe you met somebody that's an expert in AI, maybe they could be a potential partner with you, how long you want to follow up in, and any notes or key conversation points that you want to remember going forward. Let's see an example here. Let's look at Jennifer Walsh, who's a CEO at Techstars LA. Why does this relationship matter? Because they run an accelerator, so it could be a path to their next batch. It was a warm conversation, something you've written here about what you want it to seem like. You can choose from different options, have it a friendly, a casual, or a professional conversation follow up, draft a follow up with AI, and it's going to do its little magic and give you AI generated draft that you can edit if you'd like. It talks a little bit about where you met, about what you spoke about, and if you want to meet them, you can add that as well. You can copy the message onto your clipboard and then paste it in an email or paste it in LinkedIn, whatever you prefer. So this was basically the idea, and now we're going to walk through exactly how to be able to build something like this in no time. It took me about 3 hours on Replit all in all to come up with this product. And on the day of the hackathon itself, I probably worked on this for about an hour and a half. So it doesn't take too long, just takes some curiosity and a little bit of time. And if you are up for it, we're going to walk through exactly how to do it. You're going to want to go to replit.com, which is right here. Let's start from scratch, okay? Let's pretend we're brand new. I've never used Replit and I've never built anything in my life. I'm going to build something with you right now. Here you can open a fresh account from replit.com itself. Okay, let's build a simple app right now. Let's try to build Followed Up, which is like a networking journal app. Let's try to design this. We're gonna call it Followed Up Networking Journal App after meeting at social events or parties, let's call it. My app was originally supposed to be for like after networking, LinkedIn events. But this one, let's keep it any social events or parties or weddings, and you can be super general with this. You're just talking to AI like a human being. So let's make it a networking journal app, and add new events and connections. Keep it user friendly. Any information you want to give it, we want to really, you can really go with the flow on this one. We're going to start with design, so that I'm going to quickly open up an account. You can do it with your email or Google. So we're going to build our first app using Replit. Once you go in and sign in, you're going to describe what describes you best. I'm going to call myself an educator teacher here. How did you hear about Replit? Well, you can say YouTube if you want to, if you heard it through me, or anything else, whatever you'd like. And let's today just start with the free starter app that you get, where you can publish one app for free. You have free credits for any AI integration, and you have free daily credits. So you can use 3 basic credits on a daily basis. Let's see. I put up over here, Followed Up. It's a networking journal app. After meeting at social events or parties or weddings, you can add new events and connections, and we're going to keep it super user friendly. Here's AI doing its little bit. It's going to talk about a lot of things. You can read through all of this and see what you think about it. Here's the app that we've literally built out through one easy prompt right here. It has different events that it's being pulled. You can log a new event by naming it. It's a little different than the one I showed you earlier. This is probably even more user friendly. It looks even cooler, honestly. It looks a little like Eventbrite, does it not? It has the date here, the event type, where you met, sort of a thing. Maybe you can add more to this, and all of that stuff you can do just by vibe coding, just by saying that, hey, I want more options over here, or I want, to also add the link of the event over here. You can add a cover image over here as well. So you could add new events to the journal. By the way, this is not sponsored by Replit at all. I'm just showing this because this is what I learned at the hackathon the other day. But also, I've done my research and I know Replit is actually a really good app if somebody want to vibe code for the first time. Once you add your connections, let's see what it has built here. Sarah and John's wedding. Here's the date. It's uneditable right now. We can ask it to make it editable. So really, you can go crazy with this. You can build an Airbnb kind of an app. You can build a farm idea out. You can build really anything you want. You can even build a game. It was actually New Founder School's hackathon event that happened in San Francisco in January 2026. And it was such a beautiful event. The instructor that was helping us learn more about Replit and how he had used it showed us how he made a poker game, fully functional, fully functional poker game that he built through Replit. It was really cool. So you can really build anything you want to. It has given us a pretty good output, to be honest. This is what the homepage looks like. And it's saying a cute little welcome back here, how many connections you made across how many events. I'm going to talk about the different events that you met at. Let's click into it. Can make basic mistakes that you are the one that's going to have to check. Like it says 5 connections across 3 events. I see only 2. Is there another one? There might be. We view all. There are 3 events. Great. So you can go into any one of them. You'll see more about what are the people, who are the people that you met. There's one over here that's a UX director and a founder at a startup co. Looking for a co-founder for a few fintech app. Interesting idea, but maybe not for me right now. Okay, you even have their emails, so you can generate an AI follow-up draft. Let's try generating one for Taylor Wong. And it's a very generic, it was great meeting you at the event. Really enjoyed our chat about the industry. Let's stay in touch, sort of a thing. If you have any more edits that you want, you can go on telling it everything you want. Probably use ChatGPT that, hey, this is what we've done so far with the followed up networking journal app. I want to say this to Replit now, whatever you want to add. You can give it a role, an aim, or an action that you want it to do, and any further information that you want. That usually helps get a really good prompt out of ChatGPT or any other AI that you like using. It usually works for me when I give it enough information and it's able to roll with it. Usually it's going to hype you up in the beginning, and then it's going to help you write whatever sort of a prompt you need to give. Over here, I'm showing it to you in the free version, but the app that I built called Followed Up here, I used with the paid version of Replit, and so it gave me a lot more functionality to work with it. Let me show you some things that I did, right? So I wanted to make sure that the dates were editable. So I tried to make that happen. Okay, then I was able to add these connections added and any follow-up needed, just so we had that in the top up. And it was more well built out, where I had why it mattered, why having that relationship mattered, any additional info that I want to add to it, and when I want to reach out to them, that week, the next week, maybe in a month's time, what kind of a conversation I want to have with them, and to be able to have a nice draft, like an AI draft. I even was able to edit the text box size. Initially on, it had given me a very small text box, so I had to scroll through a lot of it, and I want to see it all in just one place. Want this to be a desktop version because I want to use it more on the app, or on the desktop version of it, more than probably using it on my phone. That's how my use case was at the time, so I built it out like that. You can do it however you want to, and that's how I built this. Let me know what you guys think about this and how you guys like it. This is how you're going to do it. You're going to start your project, you're going to describe the idea just like we did. It's going to generate the code for you, and it's going to tweak and test for you. From here, you can go on to publish it yourself. You can also preview it because it gives you one publish option for each free member. That's for each time you use it for free. If you pay for it, then you probably have multiple publishes that you can do, and with the upgrade, like a lot of things can come. You can do teams, so you can do Replit core as well. Yearly is going to give you a higher discount. The monthly is going to give you, a little higher, but you can probably even find a code or so. I believe it was Cyber 25, CYBER 25, and it should be giving you I think it's like a 25% off on the first month. So instead of $25, I think you're going to pay $15 to $20, something along that is what I remember it to be. Honestly, I've had fun demoing this for you, and I hope you have had fun watching it as well. So it's really a fun exercise for you to try and see what you can build, what you can come up with, and how you can reiterate it a couple more times and see where it gets you from there. This is a really fun process, guys. Guys, here's the honest truth. AI does not really make you lazy, it makes you responsible. Because now the only limit is your clarity of thinking. I didn't win that hackathon because I was the best coder. I won because I could articulate the problem clearly and iterate it fast. If you've ever thought, I have an idea, but I'm not technical, that excuse is kind of gone now. You don't need to be a developer. All you need is some curiosity and some persistence. And you need to not quit when something errors out. When something errors out, that's when you start building it. You talk to your favorite AI about how you want to work it out. If this has helped you, I'm going to keep doing this. I'll show you how I build, how I think, and how I use AI daily. This isn't a guru channel. This is a let's figure it out together channel. Welcome to How to Use AI with Techie Nikki. I hope you enjoyed.